Welcome everybody back to my fraction word problem. This is a series of questions from my book Fraction Word Problem, and it's question number 1 that we're trying to attempt here. Question number 1 states that Rose uses 4/5 meter of rope to make a jumping rope. I'm just gonna write it down here 4/5 because that's one of the facts that's provided by this word problem here. And then the second statement, it says she uses ½ meter less rope to make the second jumping rope. So essentially the second jumping rope is going to be shorter than the first jumping rope. And he continues by asking how much rope did she use to make the second jumping rope. So the idea behind this on the very first one is to take 5 meter, 4/5 meter, subtract it with ½ meter because the second jumping rope is going to be ½ meter lesser. And then that's how you'll get your length of the second jumping rope. Now to solve this, you're going to have to make the denominator same. You can see the common denominator here is going to be 10. So how do you get 10 out of 2 will be to multiply by 5. And whatever you do on the denominator, you're going to have to do the same thing on the numerator here. And likewise, in order to get 10, you just multiply that by 2. Again, multiply by 2 here because you multiply the denominator by 2. Numerator, you're going to have to multiply by 2 as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and solve this. 4 times 2 will be 8. 5 times 2 will be 10. Minus 1 times 5 will be 5. And 2 times 5 will be 10. As you can see, the denominators are common. So 8 minus 5 will give you 3. And 10, the denominator, we just copy over here like this. And 3/10 meter is the length of your second jumping rope. And then the second part of the question asks, what is the total length of your rope? Just going to put B here. So we know that the first jumping rope is 4/5 meters. And then the second jumping rope would be 3/10 meters. So in order to add the two fractions together, you're going to have to make a common denominator. So the way to do that would be basically multiply 5 by 2 will give you 10. And then whatever you do on the denominator, you're going to have to do the same thing on the numerator. So 4 times 2 will be 8. 5 times 2 is 10. And 3/10, we're just going to copy over because the denominator is already 10. So 8 plus 3 would be 11. And then the denominator we just copy over. And basically convert the improper fraction into mixed fraction would be this. And if you're wondering how do I convert from improper to mixed fraction, is this. Basically you take 11 divided by 10. The 11 is the numerator and 10 is the denominator. So if you divide it, you see that you have a remainder of 1. So this one here is your whole number, which is this one here. And your numerator would be your remainder here. So this guy is over here. And the denominator is your divisor. You just copy here. And that's how you get the answer 1/10 for part B of this question.